All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. I'm doing a lot of talking today. I'm supposed to be resting my voice, but I've been doing a lot of talking today, so I want to get this over with by hopefully I'm done, with videos on my end by 4 p.m. so I can rest my voice the rest of the night and into the early morning. So, anyways, here's the map. As you guys can see, the map has barely changed, even though they just announced several districts were liberated. So, kind of interesting that the map doesn't dictate it. Now it says 7:50 p.m. and that's Iraq Baghdad time. So the fact that they liberated areas today and we don't see that on the map, it's kind of weird. Okay, so and then the other map we saw yesterday had this area actually done, this area done, and it had this area done as well. Okay, I tried to go on Google to find different updated maps and stuff, and most of them they were just useless. So either way, there are we saw that I did show you guys the video on the breaking news today on our Currency 365 page that they have opened a gateway here for or wherever I think it could be over here or over here. They opened it somewhere. They opened a gateway here in Old Mosul City for civilians to get out, and they're going to do something huge. I think over the next 5 days in this area and complete this area. And they also killed a lot of ISIS Daesh members in this by this bridge right here. They call the fifth bridge. Okay, so this if it's the fifth bridge, and this was the last bridge that they created out of the 5 bridges here. Okay, so that's why they call it the fifth bridge. I think they called this one the fourth bridge. So they must have had this must have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. I don't know. Either way, they already have these 3 bridges, and they're about to get this bridge because they killed so many people over here. I think it was 30 plus ISIS Daesh members in this area. Now, how do you kill people in this area and there's no orange over here? Okay, so because the real map shows orange, it shows green all the way up here, and then orange up here. So that's how they can get it. But in this map, we're down here. We're not even this map. We're barely at this bridge, right? We're at this bridge, but we're not. We're nowhere on this side. Nowhere up towards this line. So it's kind of interesting that they're saying that they killed so many people at this bridge, but yet there's nothing here to show that they killed people at this bridge, or they're doing any type of conflict at this bridge right now. And this area right here hasn't moved in almost what are we talking about now? Like 5 weeks. I mean, just stale for 5 weeks right in this area, right? So what they're trying to do is they're telling us that they're trying to make a ring. They're trying to make a ring around the old Mosul so that they can then storm in or do something. But I guess they say they have it now or something. But this looks like a U shape, if you see here, and then they might come up in here a little bit as well. But I told you guys we wanted to see this thing done Friday, right? You know what I mean? We wanted to hear them talk about Baghdadi Tuesday into Wednesday, and they did. They said they almost caught him, so we were right on point with that, right? But I thought we were going to actually. I thought that we could probably hear them say we got Baghdadi, and then what would happen is they would storm this area. You know what I mean? They would storm this area and get this area done, and then they will get all magically Tel Har would be ready to be stormed even more because the weather would magically clear up from the harp that they're using out there, and then they will get Tel Har, and then they will come up here for final hours, and this thing will be a wrap by April 15th. Okay, but they almost got Baghdadi captured, so that's a different story. So we're still not in the clear, okay? And I did say Baghdadi probably is the economic reforms, because as soon as they give us Baghdadi, as soon as they have Baghdadi and they say Baghdadi is done, guess what? We have stability and security, right? And boom, they can switch the raid on, they can do everything they want to do because they took out the #1 guy, right? And now they can go to the Nuri al-Mosque and raise the flag of Iraq and hail freedom. So It is what it is, guys and girls. We're just going to continue to watch. And here's an update. As you guys can see, they're on this side now. They've come up here with the orange and there's some green, and they're on this side now. So I don't know where the citizens are leaving, because everywhere is orange here. So I'm not sure where the citizens are actually leaving this old Mosul city area. And then they're going to do a full storm in here very soon, or full bombing, either full bombing or full storm in here very soon. Here's another map here. It says military situation in Iraq city of Mosul on April 5th, 2017. Map update, and the map looks just like the same as yesterday's map. Again, so as you see the outlook, here's where ISIS still controls, and Mosul City. Hopefully in the next, let's say next 5 days, man, we can storm this thing and get this thing done. You know, I mean, how long does it take? Lord have mercy. How long does it take to clear out a city? I'm telling you, man, they are making the military look so bad, and they're doing it on purpose, by the way. Here's Sarah. Sarah talks about John Kerry's. Okay, so here Department of State posted this. So it says at John Kerry. John Kerry says today, and this is for 2014, June 23rd, 2014. John Kerry wrote, today the last 8% of declared chemical weapons were removed from Syria. Great work done by all involved. Wait a minute. How could this be? How could this be true, John Kerry? And then you guys then go and say that Assad used chemical weapons on his people yesterday, if all the chemical weapons have been removed. Okay, so Sarah has it here. Says in 2014, Kerry admits that Syria gave away all its chemical weapons, but today we're supposed to believe that Assad gassed his own people. See, this is what they do when they try to take over governments, or when ISIS is losing. When ISIS is losing, they got to start making up false flag events, terrorist stuff. They got to start making you look like you're the evil one, when these people are the evil. We all know that these people who work, who are puppets to the shadow government, you know, and to the elites, are the evil ones. I mean, my goodness, this is just terrible. They trying to say that Assad is going to use chemical weapons against his own people. Are you serious? Yeah, right. That's funny. Now, those like John Kerry and all the globalists that want to take Assad out, oh yeah, they'll say Assad used chemical weapons on his own people because they want to take him out. They want him out of there. They want him to leave Syria. You know, they want to take him out of Syria. And also, Daesh and ISIS are dying and losing in the Middle East, and they're getting nervous and frustrated because Syria is about to be liberated, and so is Iraq. And their little games are going to be over in that region, and then they're going to probably go. Then they're going to say, "Well, let's play the games in Europe." And we can't play the games in America right now because Trump's in office until we get him out of there or we assassinate him. You know what I mean? So let's play it and let's play the game in Europe. So once they liberate Raqqa and Mosul, they're gonna John Kerry and the puppets to the shadow government are gonna start playing the game in Europe. They've already flooded Europe with refugees, and now they're gonna play the game in Europe. And we're gonna see different types of groups come out of Europe, different terrorist groups. They already have all this stuff planned for Europe. This is why we kept saying, do not allow those refugees to come into America. We kept saying it because you people do not know what they're doing behind the scenes. They have a master plan to destroy the Western world and to continue chaos in the Middle East. But the liberals and the Democrats do not see it that way. They be like, no, we need to bring people in, and we no, you're being played. Can you have wisdom? Do you have wisdom? Can you pray about it? Because if they did pray about it, they would know that that those people are not really refugees, and those most of the people are not really refugees. The people they show you on the pictures are people they want you to think are the ones that are coming over, but it's mostly men that are coming over, and they are a part of Daesh and ISIS, and they don't care about your culture. They don't care about anything but destroying your country, and that's what they care about. And they've been told, and those refugees come over being told that this country is a country, or this government is a government that killed your parents, killed your family. Like, they go through those brainwashing. And you guys don't know nothing about that part. All you see is what you see on. That's why I don't watch television, because all you see on television is this family, this poor girl, and those people are not even coming over. It's men and it's men that are coming, young men that are coming over that have been brainwashed to destroy your country. But you can't see that because you don't care. You're so Democratic or you're so Republican, you don't care about nothing else. And you become blind to everything, to things that are right in front of your face. And so I'm glad that America, is not doing what Europe is doing, because we're about to watch Europe, as we're watching now, go through the chaos of refugees. And many Democrats are probably going to be like, man, we were wrong about those refugees. But guess what? They're not going to say it out loud because they're Democrats, and they can't do that, because then they'll be making the Democrats look bad. You see how embarrassing that is? You see how stupid that sounds? You can't talk truth because it might hurt your party or make your party look bad. That is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You're being brainwashed. You know you're brainwashed, and you don't care that you're brainwashed, and so you continue to play the game. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing to be controlled like that. It's embarrassing to be controlled like that, man. I can't believe people want to be Democrats and Republicans and controlled. And I can't make my party look bad. Who are these people in your party? These people don't even care about you. But I can't make my party look bad. That's your legacy. I can't make my party look bad, so I can't tell the truth. Wow, that's embarrassing. Let's keep it moving. Abadi and the Infallible stress to unify the discourse and not to stir up the shenanigans. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans going on right now. Also, Abadi supposed to pay the popular crowd, the PMU. He's supposed to give them a raise in salary, so that's pretty cool. So as you see here, they're just talking about what's going on between probably Kirkuk and all the nonsense. Also, Abadi met with Jaburi as well as Speaker of the House to strengthen the work of legislation and executive branches. Okay, so he met with both of them today. I don't know why he just didn't meet with Infallible and Jaburi at the same time. Maybe they had different schedules. This is interesting. The dollar, well, not interesting, but the dollar dropped against the IQD. We all know that they're saying that the workers in Iraq are going to be getting 1,001, in April, and things of that nature. I'm hearing it from all of you guys, and I get it. Okay, I haven't seen it in writing with the CBI really, but we did see the billions to trillions, 1,000 to 1 thing, but that's it. That's all I saw. I know you guys are talking about what Frank said or what other people have said, but I'm not. I'll wait for the CBI reports to come out and things, or maybe we won't see anything until they give us a 1-to-1. But here it says, but this is going to be interesting because this should be falling like crazy. Like, if they're going to do something, the street rate would fall, would be a great indicator, right? So the street rate will start falling, and the street rate would come down significantly. So right now the street rate is let me see, $12.50, and the price is $12.49. So that's pretty okay. So it's coming down. $12.50, $12.49, and then in herbal it's $12.53 and $12.50 or $12.49.50. Okay, so the purchase price is $12.49. So let's see what happens the next couple coming days. This might go down even more. We might break this $12.50 and come down to $12.49, and this might go down to about $12.45. So, and then we'll see, maybe we'll see in April the price of the street rate come all the way down to 1,200. Let's see if we can get that in April. And then if some type of change in value would be awesome in April or May. You know what I mean? Now, Abadi did say that they're going to emerge from Chapter 7 within April or May, basically by June 1st, to be safe. So, we need to see something. We need to see the street rate come down. We need to see them implement 1,000 to 1 with the citizens, and we need to see them implement 1 to 1. And also give us Mosul, and the full activation of the national reconciliation. And of course, the oil and gas law is going to be passed or resolved and activated as well. Once they change the value, they can activate that as well. One Bitcoin here is 1229. Let me reload it here. Okay, it just went back up. So every time Bitcoin goes back up, this thing Ethereum comes down. I don't know why that is. I mean, people just, I don't know. People are seeing Bitcoin at a low level, and then they just convert their altcoins to Bitcoin so they can buy cheap. And then, people are flipping Bitcoin like crazy right now. And 1120s range, and then they're selling it at 1140s, 1150 range. So a lot of flipping going on right now in Bitcoin. Okay, so 1135 and Ethereum is at 4613. Ethereum chart was had been a sell, and it's still, it's balancing itself out now. And as you can see, the big rise. So usually when you see a big rise like this and a stall, it will usually come back halfway, at least halfway. A good one will come back halfway, and but it didn't do. I mean, well, this is definitely not halfway, but it. So I'm not gonna judge. I'm not even gonna look at this part right here, because up here it balanced itself out, so it didn't just drop back down. So if you have this type of motion and it comes up here, then we want to see it come back halfway. And there it is. There's halfway right there. So you got this big jump, and then you got this downward, but it keeps going up. It didn't come back up here, so, and then it comes down, but it didn't even come back down as low as this, and then it goes right back up and it breaks that resistance. Okay, so it broke this resistance right here at 43.87, and then it came up here to 50, and then it broke the 50 resistance for a little bit, and then it came back to 50, and then it went down, okay, to 44. Okay, so right now it's at 44. So, well, it went to 40. I think it went to 42 at one point. So actually, it did go to 43 as well. So 43, this line right here is a nice support system for Ethereum. So this 42, 43 line, this 42 to 44 line is a great support system for Ethereum. Okay, so to keep above it. If it breaks that, then it's gonna come down even lower. I say that about right there, about 38, 39. I know OJ was looking for 38. So we'll see if it breaks this break this support system here at 42 to 44. If so, then it needs to hold this 38, 39. And OJ said that there was a bunch of buys waiting at 38, 39. So we could probably, it might not go there, but if it does, then people are going to eat it up quickly, and I think that will give it a buy signal and to come back up. Okay, so, and then let's look at the coin that got a buy signal today, and which was Litecoin. As you can see it right here, Litecoin buy signal at $8. Early this morning from Charles Lee, the CEO, gave a buy signal at $8, and he's looking for $14 before the SegWith application has started. And so now it's at 9.53. I think when I was doing the video, it was at 8.88. So, but I did post it on my personal page around 8:23. I think it was like 8:30 or 8:23 when so some of you guys were able to jump on it quickly in the low eights, and some of you guys bought into high eights. Everybody's up right now. Okay, so 9:53. Let's see if it can go to 14 bucks. Okay, and you guys can you guys can sell at 10 bucks, you can sell at 11 bucks, 12 bucks, 13 bucks, or try to wait to see if it goes 14. You're in profit, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And Ripple Coin is at 3.6. It's up. Ethereum is up. Dash is up at 71. Looks like the bottom was in at 50, 53 maybe. Okay, so there it is. Talk to you guys later. I think we did enough. And I'll be bringing other people. If other people have post videos, if Mike posts a video, if Adam does a video, or if anybody does a video that I can share, then I'll probably share one more on this channel, and then probably share some more on the other one. And I'll only be back on the main channel if there's breaking news. Okay, from out of Iraq or in the world. Okay, and other than that, it will just be other videos from other people if there is any available. Okay, that's it for me. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace out. Eyes open.